Sharpshooter, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word, bro? Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Quan folks, what's the word? What's the word? All right, y'all can hear me. Oh, y'all can hear me. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me do something. This motherfucking son. He's right. I don't know how to work this green screen shit. I'm gonna get it though. Give me 1 sec. Nah, I get that shit. Dang, man, that ain't working. Man, all this like, let me see. I know. Trying to get this shit together for y'all, man. Don't be mad at me, man. I'm trying to get it for y'all. Hold on. That one ain't gonna stay. Fuck. One more. At that point, slide this back. See. Why the fuck do it look like that now? Why do it look like that now? Now I gotta put some. I need one more. Let me see. Oops. I forgot my laptop touchscreen. I forgot his touchscreen. Oh. Hold on, y'all. We finna get into it. Don't be y'all have some patience right quick. If y'all don't, oh well. It's still gonna happen. It's still gonna happen with or without y'all, man. How the fuck is that doing that now? Come on, man. Playing these motherfucking games, man. Fuck is it doing that? Like no breeze, no nothing, just as soon as I want everything when it's fun. Soon as 13 and my battery though. Which oh shit. So, dang. All right, we finally situated, man. After 15 minutes trying to find a solution, man. This shit still ain't working. This shit still ain't working, man. But we got Ti, man. He got locked up, man. Mistaken identity, man. Who the fuck don't know who the fuck Ti is, man? Who don't know who the fuck Ti is? Oh man, this is why I can't even do it because the sun ain't gonna let me. I was trying to do something different today in my background. You know, it was a nice little day. I want to be outside and just hear the wind while I'm doing this shit. Duke, what's that word? Man, I think I still need to put the motherfucking. I got. I'm gonna fix this shit one day. But I don't think it's gonna be today, man. If y'all can't see me or nothing, y'all could tell it's kind of hot. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. It's probably 87 degrees. I'm hot than a motherfucker, man. Don't mind me, man. It's that good weather, man. The motherfucker, as long as them kids gone, that's all I'm worried about. Them kids gone, y'all. We finna get into it, man. Yeah, that Georgia heat, man. Shit, I probably finna start smoking. Sweat, let me go get me a towel, man. I gotta wipe this shit down. I'll put around do this shit with the bald head today. Fuck that. Ah, dang. I'm sitting my ass up. Fuck, I'm gonna go in the house under the motherfucking AC, man. Cause this shit ain't getting it, man. It ain't getting it, man. It ain't getting it, man. For 400,000, the motherfucker be down there living like a boss, like Lil Boosie. Yeah, you most definitely will. They got all that shit out here. They got all that shit out here, boy. And depending on where the fuck you live at, where the fuck you live at, 400,000. That's probably two of them motherfuckers, man. How the fuck I get that off? People don't never want to call you till you get online. They don't never want to call till you get online, man. I'm finna play this Willie D for y'all, man. Let y'all hear what the fuck T.I. went through. And y'all tell me, do y'all think Willie D YouTube? Let me take that off. We'll go to Willie D YouTube. Right here. This shit more than what it seems, ain't. So y'all can see I don't be lying. I gotta make sure I show y'all a video of the what's the name, so y'all won't be like, he lying. No, no, no.
Check
He
this
ain't
out, man.
lying. Here we go. Let me turn that shit up.
Reportedly weighs 205 pounds. T.I. reportedly weighs 165 pounds. The complaint was filed on June 13th this year. How many of you seriously think that a mistaken identity Sunday night? What's up, Bronx? All right, fam, I'm going in. I ain't holding off no more. I'm going in. So let me put up a pic, T.I. right quick, for those of you who may not know looks like, and
How the
living under
fuck
a
you
rock
get
for the
mistaken
last
identity in
20
Atlanta
plus
and you
years.
from Atlanta? Like everybody know who
So
the fuck T.I. is.
T.I. was arrested on a mistaken identity Sunday night at Atlanta's Hartfield Jackson Airport. A warrant had been issued for another man named Clifford Harris, the same as T.I.'s real name, who was wanted in Baltimore, Maryland. The suspect is wanted for alleged involvement in violent behavior towards a woman, stalking, and possibly involving a gun. T.I. was taken from the airport to Clayton County Jail. Since the warrant was issued out of state, the arrest triggered an automatic extradition hearing. T.I.'s attorney said that he got on the phone with the Clayton County Sheriff's Office and had T.I. released within 2 hours of his arrest. The judge reviewed and dismissed the extradition order. Check this out, fam. The Clifford Harris, who is wanted, reportedly weighs 205 pounds. T.I. reportedly weighs 165 pounds. The complaint was filed on June 13th this year. How many of you seriously think that T.I. was accosted by the police at an airport in Atlanta and they didn't know who he was? I don't believe them. I don't believe them one bit. And what's this about arresting a Clifford Harris just because his name is Clifford Harris? How many damn John Washingtons or Michael Browns, Michael Jeffersons that came through the damn airport and you didn't arrest them because another guy was wanted in a whole other state? Nah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I think what they did, they used that as an excuse to lock up my boy. They used it as an excuse to inconvenience him. They knew he was going home, but they didn't have to do that. Also, when he vehemently denied that's who he was, all they had to do is make a couple of phone calls, and they would have been like, "Yeah, no, that's T.I. He live in Georgia. He right here in Atlanta. No, he not from Baltimore. This, and he weighed 160. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have worked with him, but they wanted to put the cuffs on him to try to embarrass him. They wanted to put the cuffs on him to stretch their authority. And this is what people in those type of positions oftentimes do. They're petty. They'll take out their personal grievances on unsuspecting members of the public. Their job is supposed to be public safety. That's supposed to be their number one job. But what they'll do oftentimes is they'll stretch their authority. They'll use their position to harm people in the community. They know damn well who T.I. was. T.I. one of the most famous people in all of Atlanta. In all of Atlanta. And they didn't know who he was? That's a damn lie. They couldn't find somebody to eyeball him and say, "Yeah, man, that's T.I., man, let him go." They couldn't find somebody. I don't believe them. I don't believe them one bit. That's a lie. T.I., mistaken identity, arrested for mistaken identity. When I first heard of the arrest, I was like, already sounds suspicious. But then when I found out it was in Atlanta, I was like, oh man, he was targeted. There ain't no damn mistaken identity. They knew exactly who he was, and they used that little name discrepancy so that they could, take out their personal grievance against him. That's all that was about. Those uncivilized mutts locked the homie up and inconvenienced the homie for nothing. That's what that was about. They ain't fooling me. I'm not buying it one bit. I don't care what type of angle you try to put on it. I'm not buying it. So they said,
all right, y'all. So how many of y'all think How many of y'all think that they just fucking with T.I.? Y'all think they just fucking with T.I.? Or y'all think they actually had a suspect named Clifford Harris with the same name? But when they run your names right, a picture supposed to pop up. We got new technology, man. We ain't got that same old technology that we had then. We ain't got that shit no more. So a picture pop up when they run your name, man. Like he said, man, they just want to inconvenience him. And that's what's fucked up. That's what's fucked up. They should have, goddamn it. It's proper protocols that's supposed to be ran. Proper protocols supposed to be ran when they do they running your names and all that shit. And before they even put you in handcuffs. It's 50 people with the same fucking name, y'all. 100 people. Y'all know how many people got my name? On everything. Do y'all know how many motherfuckers got my name? Yeah, man, they was just on some bullshit with that nigga, man. Trying to lock that nigga up, apprehend him for no reason, man. Trying to lock that nigga up and apprehend him for no reason, man. They stay doing that shit. Stay doing that shit, man. Fucking with people, man. But that's just, it don't matter how much money you got, how much fame you got, man. To these people, man, you just a nigga with money, man. You just a nigga with money, man. Ain't no way. Who the fuck don't know who the fuck T.I. is? And if they saying they don't know, they a fucking lie, man. One of the biggest motherfucking hip hop people in the motherfucking United States of America, in the world. T.I. done had so much shit going on, man. It ain't no way that a motherfucker don't recognize who the fuck T.I. is, man. They better stop this shit, man. Stop this shit. Yeah, he could sue like a motherfucker. And all the money he spent at that airport, y'all. All the money he spent at that airport, invested in to that airport only to get racially, I ain't gonna even say racially profiled, to get profiled. To get profiled, man. That's bullshit, man. They know what the fuck they be doing, man. They know what they be doing, man. On the real. It was like he said, it was something to inconvenience him. Something to inconvenience him, man. And that's what's fucked up. That they keep doing shit like this. Wow, after the VP and Megan was just there. First of all, they took for them to sit there and take Megan the Stallion and let her do that shit, y'all. This bitch was twerking at the motherfucking presidential election, man. Bitch, you bring it. Don't nobody, so basically, you trying to come kick it with this fake black bitch that they trying to put in office, and you twerking on the motherfucker. They gonna laugh at us across the world, man. They ain't gonna respect the United States, man. They gonna laugh at us, man. We got motherfuckers in the office trying to twerk, man. We got motherfuckers in the office trying to twerk, man. What the fuck, bitch? You wouldn't should have went to go get some Elton John or something, somebody for your music, bitch. What the fuck you going to get Megan Thee Stallion to try to show the people that she black? Bitch, you doing too much to try to prove that you black, bitch. That bitch trying to do too much to prove that she black. Bitch, you an Indian, bitch. On everything. If you wasn't in the White House, bitch, you would be working in 7-Eleven. If you wasn't working in the White House, you would be working in 7-Eleven. Let's just talk about it. I know a lot of motherfuckers like, man, see hood, that's racist as hell. It's true. Walk in a local 7-Eleven, a Quickie Mart, fucking racetrack. They got all Indians working in there. All Indians working in that motherfucker, man. This bitch trying to prove that she black. Bitch, go sit the fuck down. Bitch, you ain't black. Because first of all, a black motherfucker ain't trying to prove that they black. You gonna already know, bitch. You ain't gotta go check my history and be asking motherfuckers shit about me and all that shit, nigga. Fuck up out of here with that bullshit, man. Then let's get to the next one, man. We got Q50, man. Um, Q50 mama. Y'all know who Q50 mama, little bloodhound is, man. Hold on, y'all. She made a post. Let me show y'all this post, man. She made, man, about the blogs being all in her family business and shit, man. But baby, this what happens when your son get on the internet. And play. Let me see. She about to took it down. But Ghetto DVD got the post. Ghetto DVD got the post. If she took it down. Well, let me go to Ghetto DVD page. She done took it down. Y'all want to see the actual you did? Y'all can get over there on Ghetto DVD page. And y'all can see all that. She out too. Yeah, she out too. Remember, she got caught with a banger last week. This was crazy, y'all. She got caught with a banger last week. And he get caught with a banger a couple of days later. Did he drop the charge? Did he drop the dime on her? Oh, y'all can't even hear this. Let me go get the speaker for y'all. So y'all can hear. We're gonna let Ghetto DVD read it to y'all. I can sit on that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's one thing I hate about Georgia, man. These big ass flies, man. They got some big ass flies, man. Let me hook this shit up, man, so y'all can hear this shit. Thanks down snapping. My kids are all I got. And it's gonna charge, you know. But if I got breaking news, seeing Bloodhound Mom once again, she was talking about in her words. She said, "I don't know how much more I can take without snapping. My kids are all I got. And you weird motherfuckers playing with my son is even crazier. I'm telling you now, these ninjas are fanned out. And I know that somebody knows me, my son, and family to go look up his government name and post his stuff. Y'all playing with my son on this internet when his mom will put you 20 feet down is nasty work. My son don't want me reacting yet. I'm his mother. This my son, not play son, not godson. I birthed him. I carried him for 40 weeks, 3 days. Then his little brother seeing this shit. My daughter seeing this shit on YouTube about that brother. Well, I just want to say, I agree with her, but like the only reason why people was covering Bloodhound Q50 story is because it's everywhere. It blew up everywhere. And it was on legal help. When he got arrested, who got nabbed? He showed up and who got nabbed on the legal help thing. So that's how people probably got his name and stuff. I don't think they was just putting his name. Yeah. Now, to get to that, how he got out, I don't know how he got out with no bonds, right? But I know for sure about 3 weeks ago, my little sister stabbed her baby daddy and she was locked up in Cook County, right? My little sister stabbed her baby daddy and she was locked up in Cook County, no bond. And they sent her home on house arrest. And she just had court today. Y'all hear what I'm saying? She was locked up on house arrest. They sent her home on house arrest 3 weeks ago. And she just, goddamn it, got court today. So, and they didn't give her no bond for a stabbing. So it's quite possible they gave him electric monitoring, man. If you don't got violence in your background, you eligible for electronic monitoring in Chicago. Maybe they hit Shorty with electronic monitoring. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Maybe he got damn it pointed some figures at some niggas who got killed. We don't know, man. We know she got locked up last week for a banger. We know that. We do know that, man. So they going through some shit right now, man. They fight both of them on they fighting penitentiary cases, man. We do know that they fighting penitentiary cases right now, man. On everything I love. That's what's crazy. Yeah. So however they doing that bond shit, man, in Chicago, we don't know, man. All I know is my little sister stabbed her baby daddy 3 weeks ago. She was locked up. She was in the county for like 3 days, and then she came home on electronic monitoring. And she just had court today. I ain't even call her to see. I ain't even call her to see what what happened at court. I ain't call her to see. So that's all I can say of that. Switches though. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Machine guns. It said machine guns. Something about machine guns. So, and silencers. And I heard somebody saying it's called a muzzle. It's called a muzzle, y'all. A silencer is called a muzzle. It's called a muzzle, not a fucking muffler. For anybody that want to know, man. A muffler is something you take off the car. Mufflers come on cars. A muzzle comes for, that's a silencer. and I don't want to argue. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody saying, "Oh man, he got caught with mufflers and switches and all this stuff." A muffler go on the car, bro. You got education, man. Look up and say things, man. Look up before you say things, man. A nigga talking about a muffler. The fuck out of here. Y'all now he gonna make me read the definition of a muffler. Nah, I ain't gonna even do that shit, man. But I know it's not right, man. A muffler. These are mufflers. These are mufflers, y'all. But the smoke come out on your car, that's on the back. These are mufflers. That's a muffler. Now let me show you what a muzzle is. Let me show y'all. Cause I'm showing y'all this shit because I got something that I really want to prove with everything that's going on today. And that is a muzzle, y'all. A muzzle and a muffler are two totally different things, man. Talk about don't do him like that. Nah, man, I was there when he make mistakes. I was the person to correct him and tell him that that's wrong. And nobody told him that that shit wrong, man. A muffler come off a motherfucking cop. All right, now we got that, man. So I don't know how the fuck Q50 out. I don't know how he out. Maybe by God's will, maybe by his own will. But the nigga out, man. Woo, that motherfucking sun, man. I try to put the 10 on that bitch. I try to put the 10 on that bitch. That bitch still don't do nothing. I'm gonna have to come out here and do some work. If I ain't trying to be in the house. I wanted some fresh air while I was doing this shit. I be in the house under the AC blowing all day. I need some fresh air, man. Yeah, man. So, and then we got Boosie, man. Boosie been speaking a lot of shit, man. Y'all know he re-indicted by the feds, man. Is that case gonna stick? I'm gonna tell y'all now, man. He gonna beat this case too. Boosie gonna be one of the only motherfuckers to beat the feds 2 times. You hear me? But he gonna lose a lot of money doing this shit. He gonna use a lot of money doing this shit, man. On everything. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. He gonna lose a lot of money doing this shit, man. Currently, too, man. I got a couple of people that's gonna be joining my podcast. As I'm giving y'all these podcasts, I got a couple of people that's gonna be joining, man. So y'all be on the lookout. I got K. I got K coming back. I got Kiera coming. Got Lil Ashley. I got Brother D from St. Louis coming. Um, And then y'all know I got my regulars, man. So y'all can start looking for up to 10 people on the stream, man. I feel like 10 people coming on the stream. That's why he made himself throw up. Let me tell you something, man. This shit, let me tell you something, man. Do y'all know how many crackheads and dope fiends is actually in the bullpen? Do y'all know how many crackheads and bullpen is and crackheads and dope fiends that's actually in the bullpen where they back there throwing up all day? They dope sick. The fuck? He too little to be in 26. Nigga, I went to the county when I was 16 years old, nigga. And the weight that I got on me now, I didn't have this weight on me, nigga. I'm 200 plus right now. Back then, nigga, I was 125, 115 when I was 15, 16 years old, 17 years old, going to the county. Y'all remember it used to be 16, they let you go to the county and they changed that shit. If you out here doing this shit, man, they gonna send your ass where you going, nigga. Ain't no too little, nigga. The law is the law. The law is the law, man. I got a homie, we call them big folks, right? Big folks about 4'9" on everything I love. Look like a little kid, but he a grown ass man. Folks done been to the joint. He done been to prison. He done been in the county. On my mama. I'm finna let y'all hear this shit, nigga. Let y'all hear this shit. Folks, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of folks. I can't even show y'all no picture of folks. Folks took the motherfucking picture off. He took all his pictures off. Hold on, man. This shit just tweaked out. So I can't even see no more. He took all his pictures off his Instagram, but I could call. But I could call him. It's a lot of ops. It's a lot of ops too. That don't mean nothing, bro. I'm telling you, man, I don't know what the hell you think because somebody little that the judges and the courts show you sympathy and all that shit. They don't. They don't, y'all. Your ass going to jail on life. Yeah, big folks, goddamn it. Let me see. 295 64 16. 64 16. I ain't never heard a ring like that. What the fuck? Type of phone he got? I can't get him on. He'll call back. Chicago, they don't care about you having no lot of ops and all that shit. What's the word, bro? Hey, how how tall is big folks? Lil Dante. 4 foot 5, 4 foot. He little as hell. Yeah. Didn't he go to the joint? No. Yeah, you went to the joint. Now I'm right here I'm live too, bro. And I'm talking to somebody in my chat, and they saying that they won't send him to the county because they won't send somebody, some one of them shorties, the Bloodhound Q50 nigga got locked up. They saying they won't send him to the county because he is shorty and he got a lot of ops. And he got a lot of ops. Would you your ass going to the county, ain't you? I seen motherfuckers smaller than Lil Dante in there. It right there. Lil Marrow. Yeah. He got the same height as Lil Dante. It's like 4 feet. Yeah, I said I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said 4'9". Yeah, 4'5" or something like that. They norms. Yeah. So I just want to clear the air for them people, man. For these people to let them know that you can go to jail no matter how tall you is. And it used to be 16 that they took you in Cook County, and they changed it to 17. So ain't no excuses, man. They don't make excuses. If you doing too much, man, they send your ass there. They don't care if you got ops or none of that shit. They'll send you on the deck with your ops. Yeah, they did it again. Yeah. He said he was gay and went somewhere else where he was more comfortable. Yeah. They do that shit all the time, man. I don't think like a lot of these people, they not from Chicago, so they don't really, and then, you know what I'm saying? We got different laws than other. Yeah. They gonna end up just like this. Want to play them games. Because man, they dying like a motherfucker right now, man. Ain't they dying? Was when we was coming up, motherfuckers wasn't dying like that. Niggas was just starting to get shot and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was still fighting and shit, man. This new generation, man, they don't give no fucks, man. The most risk we would take is when we was coming up, you know what I'm saying? If we was serving and all, we wasn't playing with no guns. Niggas go raw before they got there to get the toting the guns and shit, man. On light, that was the risk a nigga was taking then, nigga. I'm finna hit shorty raw. That was the only gamble then. Nigga ain't wasn't playing no gambling with no guns and that shit on their life. They wasn't. You ain't got no rubbers. What you gonna do? You already know. It's time. Cut the lights off. Thanks, you funny as hell. You gotta get I finna start bringing a lot of people on my what's the names. I know you be on the road and shit. And I'm gonna start going live around 2, 3 every day, man. Just to get, a feeling of this shit, man. I'm gonna have Kiera on here. I'm gonna have a lot of motherfuckers, a bunch of motherfuckers who outspoken and speak, you know what I'm saying? Talk that ain't afraid to talk and be they self. This is so I'm gonna have you on here a couple of days when you ride. Oh, you still driving trucks? Electrical apprenticeship program. That's all them trades you learn from Job Corps. I ain't learned electrical, but you learn some shit. Like we had shit that we was learning when we was coming up. They took out all that shit out of school. Type of lifestyle. You're gonna have more than enough time to learn whatever you want to learn when you go to jail and you on life. You ain't lying. Hey, life. By the time they let your ass up on these 60, you can't even work for them. Real. So keep the life. All that shit for no reason. Yeah, man. You know, they took all that shit out of school. We had that shit in school. Um, auto mechanics, food, culinary arts, and you know what I'm saying? Shit that they took that shit out of school. So a lot of these, and they took the shit out of school and they closed a lot of the schools. So a lot of the uh yeah, you know they got them Venezuela motherfuckers living in some of them schools too. That's what I said. They closed. Oh, you said to the migrants. Yeah, to the migrants. Yeah. Yeah, they shut down all of them. So them schools were still functionable and being capable of being operated. For them to come to the country and then this is their shelter, that mean them schools were still in good conditions, which they lied to the public and said that they wasn't. This why they being shut down. Who did that? The Democrats. The Democrats. Do you advocated for them to get them schools? The Democrat. I'm glad you just. Do you? Do you? Yeah, you talking about? Do you? Do you register? Do you as a Democrat or Republican? I don't identify with neither one of them. Neither one of them. Who got the right policies at the time? You know, and I'll be looking at that shit, and a lot of them people that be having them right policies be liberals and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't really be having no big supporting and all this shit, like Kamala Harris. Yeah, like I'm talking about like when Bernie Sanders was running, he had all the great ideas and all that shit, but he just couldn't. Sanders had shit. It's fairy tales. Would not work in a capitalist society. He was talking about free everything, free this, free that. That's the same shit the Democrats be trying to run. Guess who's gonna pay for that free shit? People who actually working. That shit, no, that ain't how this shit. And a lot of people that's going to jail, y'all gonna be working that shit out for free. So the government gonna get access to this shit and be doing this shit. Like, it don't matter who the fuck the president. You can put me in that motherfucker and goddamn it. That don't mean that you supposed to stop working. Exactly. That ain't nobody gonna say. Exactly. And ain't nobody gonna relate to you. Like you being in that office, you done made a bunch of promises and all this shit, but once you get in that office, guess what? You still don't run shit. You still don't run shit. That shit ain't gonna change, man. They think of somebody gonna come in there and just change the whole thing and all that shit. No, they not, man. It's not gonna go like that or any of that shit, man. Shit gonna be fucked up for a long time. I know I ain't voting for no motherfucker that's trying to tell me a man is a woman and a woman to be a man. Stop getting caught. Obviously, you're not a good criminal. Hola, hola, hola. I don't know what that statement referring to. Maybe you talking about something that we was talking about a little late. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga like me, I ain't did no wrong in years. Oh, okay. Don't get caught. Who told you that? Jeezy. Yep. Jeezy told me that shit too. They don't know Jeezy used to be kicking that shit, nigga. Oh, yeah, fam. Sense. It makes the most sense. Don't get caught. Fact. So caught, you be ready. Be ready for what comes. So you think Trump being in office is a good thing or a bad thing? I think this what I think. Personally, what I think. If Trump don't make it to office, I believe it's gonna be a civil war. Some redneck versus black people type shit, especially down south, bro. Why you think that? Man, cause just how these people move. A lot of how these people move down here and off their actions and the stuff that be saying, man, and then a lot of they ass sick and tired of all the bullshit that's going on, man. Like people is fed the fuck up. And these motherfuckers, how could I hate the Caucasians. A lot of Caucasians is fed up and they starting to feel.
Usually, nigga, I support Trump. I ain't white.
Yeah.
And I ain't finna let no Democrat tell me that I ain't black if I don't support them.
But you got black motherfuckers like, man, he racist. Look, they study talking about Trump racist. He and all this and saying all that. You got black people saying this and that.
Where's the proof? Where's the proof? He was with your favorite celebrity before he ran for president. Name him.
You know how they do, man.
He's with your favorite celebrity before he ran for president. All you gotta do is name him. I guarantee they probably got a picture with him, or they probably said his name in their rap song, or whatever was in a movie.
Shout out to the UK. Yeah. So you think that? So what would you like to see happen with this presidential shit?
I like to see Trump get back in.
You want to see Trump get back in? You think? Do you think he was taking the country in the right place that it needed to be?
Yes. Gas prices. Yes. That's exactly what America is. That's the American dream. The free opportunity and shit. The cost of living was low. You get more for your dollar. Hell yeah, he's taking it in the right direction. All this shit ain't about kumbaya love and all this shit. Everybody not gonna agree with everything. Where did that ever happen at? Where name a place in this world where everybody agreed on everything?
Damn. Right.
That is a fairy tale lie. He was divisive. Not just black people. What you think all white people like all white people? No. Where they get these ideas from?
It's make believe.
Yeah, they just want to see this bald head ass Asian motherfucker in there.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that bitch in the office.
Man, this bitch she.
You and I got certain reasons.
The economy is low. Trying to.
And we under attack.
I'm not finna vote for nobody that's trying to get nasty old hormones so they can change their sexual identity or whatever. I'm not doing it. It's not happening, man. It's not happening. These motherfuckers are advocating for you to get your kids hormone shots that'll change their life. All they gotta do is sound confused.
So basically, with this shit, I ain't gonna say no names, but you gonna know who I'm talking about. With them doing that shit with Wade, right, and his son, and all that shit, man. Yeah, but I just want you to get that. Then I ain't gonna stay on it too long. But with the shit they doing with his son, basically they telling him at 12, 11 years old, it was cool with him to get penetrated and
use him so he can to push his agenda, bro.
To push that the agenda. Is that the agenda that Trump or the agenda that Obama was pushing?
They say, you know what they say about Obama. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I believe Obama was one of the best presidents from Clinton on to current president. Obama and Donald Trump was two best presidents. But then what they say is about Obama, they say They said Lincoln freed the slaves and Obama freed the gays.
Hey, that go crazy. You say Lincoln freed the slaves, and Obama freed the gays.
That's just what I heard.
Man, that shit super crazy, man. All this shit going on, man. Times done changed like a motherfucker. Why the fuck the conversation ain't coming up on the speakerphone so they can hear clearly? Y'all can hear this for y'all that's still in the building. For the people that's still in the building, do y'all hear this conversation that's going on? We actually talking about something other than who killed who and who did all that shit, man. This is some shit that everybody should have a say-so in and speak on, man. But a lot of people don't understand about taxes and all that shit because they ain't never paid for nothing, don't own nothing. And they don't see this shit like we see this shit.
That's something that should have been, a lot of this shit should have been taught in school. Like world history and economics. That shit is definitely relevant.
They don't got you.
And a lot of shit till I took that class.
You know that they don't got economics in the school no more, right? They don't teach that shit. They don't teach that in high school. They don't. It was a certain class that you had to go, and that's one of the classes that unless you go to a charter school or a magnet school, that's the only way that you will learn about them type of things in courses in class in high school. If you go to them type of schools, if you go to a public school, it's just gonna be the teacher reading, passing out the paper, telling you to do this shit. You really gotta learn for your own, on your own. The way that they teach the educational system, like people used to do that shit because they love doing that shit. Now people just doing that shit for a paycheck.
Yeah, that's why they keep fighting for higher rates and kids ain't learning nothing still, and they lowering the criteria so they can just pass them.
You remember they passed that law, no child left behind.
Well, we hate to see how that play out in the real world.
We see how it's playing now. They just pushed everybody. That's why these people out here right now, cause they was just passing these people in these classes and knowing this motherfucker had a behavior problem. He wasn't supposed to be passed. He wasn't even supposed to be in a classroom with everybody. He supposed to have been in, they had their own classroom. And now them people mixed up in society, bro.
On drugs.
On drugs. Not just weed. So that's why every day you could watch something, you be like, man, shit crazy as hell out here. You got people, why? Because you got crazy people doing crazier stuff than the next person. He say, my son's school has toilets for transgenders.
Your son going there?
He saying, your son going there? I seen some shit on the news where a black dude dropped his son off at school, and when he picked him up, his son had on a dress. And
I just seen that dude just jumped out on there.
Yeah. And he asked them why y'all got on the dress. They talking about we give them the freedom to dress how they want to dress it. Bitch, if I brung my son to school with some fucking jeans on, bitch, what the fuck make you think I want him to put on the dress? I'd have slapped the shit out that bitch.
They be acting like how fucked up baby mama be trying to invoke certain thoughts into the kid's heads, and you know what I'm saying? Real impressive. So when you get a fucked up baby mama, that they invoke certain thoughts in the kid's head because they know the kid be with them primarily. So they'll try to invoke certain thoughts in their head to get them to do what it is they want to do. Like, don't you want to go see your grandma? You don't want to go, your grandma got cakes and pies over there. Your daddy, you don't want to go with your daddy. The daddy, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Yeah. So that's what they doing to these young ass kids that really don't be knowing no better. Like, it's okay to wear a dress. People think it's, you know, you can be whatever you want to be. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Lying to the kids, playing fairy tale land. That's why I put up a post the other day saying La La Land definitely exists. Because these motherfuckers be in La La Land. They want to be lied to and they want to lie. These people is evil as hell. This ain't about no motherfucking Democrat and Republican. This shit is about good and evil. Facts. These people is evil. Evil as hell. Y'all think that Joe Biden the one running the scene? You can come on, man. The last debate that shows you that he ain't running shit. It's the motherfuckers behind him, behind the closed doors that's doing that shit. And Kamala Harris was one of the motherfuckers who was lying covering this shit up. I think everything that and the crazy thing about it, I don't want to do the contrast between Trump and them, but it's definitely true that everything the man said was gonna happen happened. He said before he was doing when he was running the first against Joe Biden when he was running in 2020, he said if y'all let this dude in, y'all there's gonna be an inflation. And they was talking about, he's going to send us to World War III. But we ain't getting no wars until these motherfuckers got in office. He was preventing that shit. He was having sit downs with everybody on some bullshit. Putin and all them. Because he talking about rubbing the pussy. Yeah. That sound like some shit I say. That's some real nigga shit. Them hoes do little powerful niggas. On life. I take a bitch and I grab her right by the pussy. Ooh. No, that's what he said. They do little powerful niggas. And some bitches are like that shit. Like that nigga just grab me and start playing. You know what I'm saying? Some bitches are like, most bitches like that shit. Don't know bitch won't know nigga. Don't know. Grab out a pussy. Around. How many motherfuckers, all these celebrities do that shit? You know they had their way with women because they know they can do it. Because they know it. They know why. They know why, because they was a celebrity and they was powerful. Hoes love niggas with motion. Stop capping. And Trump was one of them niggas. He had a lot of motion. So why y'all acting like what he said is so bad and terrible? You got bitches out here subjecting themselves just so they can be a part of something great. Oh, everything. Come on, man. All that shit is bullshit. That's why I don't really pay attention to a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? The rhetoric that they be spitting about him. Like I don't pay attention to that shit because it's when you turn back the hands of time, everybody was on his dick, including Oprah Winfrey. He was on her show. She was a great friend to his at one point. Motherfuckers was following, Obama. It's like this. They really on some. We just want to see somebody black. They don't give a fuck about what goes on after that. They just want to be on some black shit and be the first to did this and the first to did that. That's cool, but that should not be your main priority when motherfuckers out here struggling. The only motherfuckers who can survive this type of economy is people that's rich. Motherfuckers like them that's getting free money from taxpayers. These the only motherfuckers who can really survive that shit. I can't do another, as a business owner, I can't do another 4 years of these motherfuckers and all this madness shit going on. They trying to take your kids, turn your kids to fags. They trying to motherfucking turn your kids to drag. They want all back. They give a little to they giving all the migrants. Did you see that shit with the receipt? The migrant had all that motherfucking bread. Yeah, I seen that shit. I seen, and he was like, I'm finna go buy some Jordans and some all this shit he was saying. I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. My mind is made up. I don't give a fuck. You could put Wesley Snipes on that motherfucker if you want to vote for somebody who's super black. You ain't voting for his ass neither. I don't give a fuck how black the motherfucker is. If the policies ain't right, if you ain't doing shit, you ain't talking right, because that's all the motherfucker really got to go on is what you saying and your track record. These motherfuckers is talking about transgender rights and abortion rights. They advocating for you to kill your kids. But if that's what you want to do, that's okay. But that's not the main focus of the country. We want to motherfucker be able to eat. We want the most for our dollar, and we ain't getting it. Not this time around.
Facts.
Oh shit.
You say just you if you voting for a motherfucker that's just cause they black, then you don't need to be voting.
That's how Brandon Johnson got in. Cause he's black. Look at him. He calling shit large gatherings while motherfuckers dying in the street.
Man, that motherfucker there, he don't give a fuck. He literally said it like he don't give a fuck. Shit gonna keep happening.
And he told you. The people asked him, like, are you going to continue to accept these migrants and help these migrants? He said yes. Yes.
What they starting to be?
You to be a safe haven, like, nigga, we telling you this ain't what we want.
They starting to be like they starting to be like gang members and stuff like that in Chicago, bro. Like they starting to move around and do fucked up shit out in that motherfucker, man. Like
motherfuckers out here, bro. Bro, people was getting whacked. It's so normal now. Every time you look up a little rapper or somebody get killed, I ain't blaming that shit on them. But I'm saying though, when you put policies and shit in order that prevents the police from being able to chase motherfuckers or pursue their job, you making it harder for them to do their job. And you think criminals don't sniff that shit? You think motherfuckers don't pick up on that shit? Like, oh, it's sweet. It's cracking. Let's go. We out here. Motherfuckers will shoot. What 50 say back in the day? Niggas will pop you, run a light, and pop that Jake. Like, nigga, that shit really happening.
oh, everything.
That shit really happening, nigga. Like, how many police done died this year in Chicago?
You think that's why they going crazy under the Vigilante Act?
They going crazy because they know they can. They know they can do it. They know they can get away with it. And they got guns that wasn't available before. When you got a switch that turns something to a fully automatic, then you running your cars into gun stores, just running there, taking all the guns. You just doing what you want to do at this point.
They ready to have they be ready to bang it out with the police if they come too. Like, nigga, I seen a video where some niggas, a police officer pulled a car over and they was walking up to the car. The nigga sprayed a switch. They ducked down. Dude took off. And they stopped chasing him. Like, the other police officer was asking, like, what the fuck was that he had? What type of gun was that? He like, I don't know. On my mom, he like, I don't know. And then the nigga said, are you gonna keep chasing him? The nigga stopped and said, nigga, I'm not in pursuit of him no more. Dudes,
they can't chase them. They got a no chase law.
He let that bitch ride on their ass, G. On everything I love. He shot that bitch through the back window. Shot out the whole back window. I don't know how many shots.
They wonder why dude ass got hit 90 times. He shot a motherfucker wrist off. And motherfuckers wondering, they mad and trying to sue the police. States like, this nigga pop that film. You think they ain't gonna light his ass up? Hell yeah, they gonna light his ass up.
100 shots in fucking 25 seconds.
Shit, couldn't have been me. Shit, it'd have been more than that.
All right, the police.
See, they know. See, the police got checks and balances. It's somebody that I think it's called COPA, where they make sure it's like internal affairs on the police. I think that's what it's called, COPA or some shit like that. It's an internal affairs. You know what I'm saying? Where if the police do something they ain't supposed to do, they get in trouble. Like, criminals don't give a fuck about laws and shit that they got. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no consequences. They stripping the consequences from motherfuckers who doing shit like that.
That's why it's going.
It's a reverse effect. So shit, if you know you can get away with some shit, I wish that shit was happening when I was on my little criminal run.
The shit would have been way different, huh?
I wish that was this motherfucking life.
Motherfucker would have had an advantage.
Shit, when you get older, you start to realize, like, you start having kids, You know what I'm saying? You want a safe environment for your kids. Like a lot of these motherfuckers who be doing this shit, they don't even be having kids yet. They be dying with no legacy, no kids.
Nothing,
don't
nothing,
even raise their kids.
nothing for they
Be dying and get life in jail before they even have children. That's crazy.
Yeah, they don't got nothing for their bloodline to continue. They be, you know what I'm saying?
It's over with.
Yeah.
It's over. The only bloodline you get is in the rectum.
Sure. That's crazy. Unless they get married and get conjugal visits and shit, find you some big fat chunk.
That shit is over. Ain't nobody, you ain't get no pussy unless you got the money to jail.
All right.
You ain't got no money, you ain't getting no pussy like that. And these motherfuckers, they be broke as hell with all they got is guns to their name. That's it.
So they go in jail and be ready to swap it out. I can't get access to so I gotta find them.
And they be little as hell, can't fight. So if they go to jail, motherfuckers gon' savage like them. It's over with. You better not even, once you get behind that wall, with niggas that's been in there, that jail shit is something else, bro.
A nigga that been in there 15, 20 years.
Jail is like being in a big ass retarded class.
Oh man, why you say that? Why you say that?
Cause ain't nothing but stupid emotional ass men in there. Like being in a big ass retarded behavior disability class, bro.
Hey, that is fat niggas that. But why they break the laws on the street, but then go to jail and start following the rules?
Well, that's not always true. That's not true. That's not always true. Sometimes I say 50-50 because it's called a correctional facility for a reason. Because when you take away when you take away all the outside influence, all the drugs, you got time to think. So that shit actually do work on some people.
Yeah,
but other motherfuckers, they just in their mind, they just have a mentality where they think if they act all emotional and outrageous and uncivilized, that makes them tough and you know what I'm saying? When it's nothing gonna happen. Except you just gonna end up right back in there. So all that tough shit, non-strategic, emotional reaction type of shit, that ain't gonna do nothing but get you back locked up or dead. That's all that's gonna happen. Like you got motherfuckers that really think that shit, like they really got that mentality, like nigga, I'm gonna get back out and do the same thing. I'm gonna get back out and do the same thing. Like they not easily. Some people look at it like
they be under that. This time I'm gonna do this. They be under the I'm gonna do this different this time, and this has gonna go all the time.
They're gonna try again, like it's a reset button on life. You know what I'm saying? Whole time you just spent all this time in jail, and your kids ain't had no father. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen when a man is not around for their kids. Anything can happen to your kids. Your baby mama retarded. Women is easily manipulated. All they gotta do is give a nigga a chance. And that nigga could be a pedophile, he could be another nigga that's selling drugs, another street nigga. All that shit puts your family in jeopardy. Just by you not being there to make a bad decision. You gotta be a lucky motherfucker to come up on a decent ass baby mama that's really, smart. That shit don't happen like it's not that often. It's just not that common.
Not that common.
For real. A lot of these bitches retarded. They just like the fuck.
A percentage of if you get to the percentage of it, the percentage is outlandish. Like damn.
Real.
And then once you talking like this and you spitting it and saying this shit, it's a lot of motherfuckers that'll feel like you attacking them. But really you just telling them. You just telling them the truth.
Yeah, yeah, for real. That's why I learned a long time ago. Once I had, you know what I'm saying, my kids and shit, it's like I realized certain things about people, period. Age, they get to a certain point where age is not a factor. It's all mentality. You can think you think everybody get wiser as they get older. That's not always the case. A lot of times that's not the case. Some of these motherfuckers are just as stupid as they was when they was a teenager. Sure. And including women with kids. So they still making the same fucked up decisions, choosing the same fucked up niggas. Ain't learned, but still crying. It's like it's the same thing. So I learned how to, you know what I'm saying, like pursue women and go after women that I see something. I see what they doing, what direction they going. They going in the same direction that I'm going, or if they can, you know what I'm saying, we can benefit each other.
What's up, Lex?
I don't stick my dick in women that got a certain mentality.
Like now that's something that I can relate to because as I got older, you know, it was a certain type. When I was younger, it was a certain type of woman that I was attracted to. But as I got older, that type of woman, I can't stand that type of woman right now. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. So and it came along like it with years. I run into a female like this and I fuck with her because I liked this type of female. But this type of female wasn't on shit. This wasn't the one for me. I had to mature and got older. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that.
First of all, we was talking like that, so the team is reinforced. You know what I'm saying? The more bitches, all that, yada yada yada, all that shit. More pussy, whoever gets the most pussy, you know what I'm saying? But then at the end of the day, you wanted a freak bitch, like a bitch that knew what she was doing, bitch that was gonna suck dick, bitch that was gonna get down, that was gonna, you know what I'm saying? I like that shit.
But that ain't is that the type of girl that you supposed to settle with and have a family with?
And hell, well, yeah, but not just out in the open doing anything, and that's all she's about.
Let me tell you something, right? I know this nigga, right? I was on the outside looking in another a close friend relationship. Now the nigga broke, but you know what I'm saying? He was broke. You know what I'm saying? But when he came up on some money and doing little odd jobs and shit, he put it towards the table or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the nigga was giving probably about 5 a month. He ain't had no money, so he was just kicking that out because that's what he could do. You see what I'm saying? And the female he was with, like, she had more of a business mind going on. The bitch would work at a law firm, all that shit. So him being broke and fucked up really actually benefited and helped her career. You see what I'm saying? But she would always try to
secretary or something.
No, because he really was at the crib holding the crib down with the shorties and shit while she got the good job.
Like a stay-home daddy.
Yeah, but he had little odd jobs. He did carpentry and all that shit, drywall, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? So he'd make some money throughout the month. It just wasn't as much as she was bringing in. And I used to watch her when they get into it and shit. She got her friends and shit over there, and he got his homies over there. She used to try to make him feel like so low. And I used to be like, do you not know, like, if he wasn't around, you would have to pay for babysitters and do all this shit so that you can go to work and do all it's so much shit. Like your family don't fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? So I used to be just looking like, damn, you should need to really take a step back and look and see, like, he might not be right there with that shit, but he beneficial towards all the other shit.
If he smacked shit out of her ass, she took a step back and realized
that he did do that. He ended up doing that shit, and he went to look. This is the story I'm getting to. He ended up, you know what I'm saying, putting his hands on her over the respect issue. He went to jail. He went to jail for like 6-7 months. Guess what happened while he was in jail? she lost that job and all that good shit that she had. So she was talking to him while he in jail, waiting and hoping that he come home and all this stuff. And when he got out of jail, by him being in jail and doing all that time, his mindset was different. He was able to think. And he got out and got on his shit. You feel what I'm saying? And she was somewhere looking shitty, man. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole point of me telling this story on life.
He should have just smacked her ass and left and disappeared. That way he wouldn't have never went to jail.
They came and got his ass. That nigga went and did damn near 6-7 months for that shit. And all he really did, he choked the bitch out. Choked the bitch out. Bitch, stop playing with me, bitch. Didn't I tell you nothing?
6-7 months and you had a training that you can always run back to, you good.
Yeah. And he used to always ask me, like, man, bro, you think I'm bogus for leaving my family and start? I say, bro, you still get your kids. You see what I'm saying? You still get your kids. You went and got yourself established. She got herself established. She didn't appreciate you helping her and tried to shit on you because you didn't make as much money as she made. You feel what I'm saying? And shit, that didn't do nothing but make you boss up. That made him boss up. It's a fucked up way of how things went, but that made it boss up. And now, you know what I'm saying? This probably been like 2-3 years down the line. They back with each other, but they was sneaking fucking with each other. Ain't nobody know.
And he never did that because now he validated her. But that's on him though.
Like shit, the kids older. The kids don't need no babysitter. They got an older son now, 12, 13 years old. He watching the kids while they both doing. I said they happier. You know what I'm saying? They succeeding and they happier. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to see good shit happen, good stories and shit. Because the way that story ended was fucked up. But it came to, you know what I'm saying?
I believe in ignorance and leaving you alone, so I won't ever have to do it. You're gonna get one good lesson. You disrespect me. But I'm just really just talking shit though. But I have smacked shit out of a couple of my old, you know what I'm saying, back in the past. But now I'm at
everybody guilty of that shit going through
a certain respect level. Once I see it going a certain way, and I ain't gonna give it no room to get to that level.
You getting out the way, like, man, it's time to end this shit. This shit, I tried it. It didn't work. It's time for me to move on, man. And when do you know that it's time to move on? When you in a relationship.
Whenever the verbal disrespect, the name calling, the lying, all of that.
It's time to walk away.
Whenever it's disrespect and people lying and motherfuckers talking crazy, because me, I don't talk crazy. I create some distance before I start, you know what I'm saying, calling you out your name these days. That's the last thing I want to do. It ain't coming to that. Even if we break up, before we break up, I'm not gonna do that. Call you stupid, call you a bitch or no hoe or no shit like that. I ain't even gonna do that. That's not what, you know, you start to mature and you start to learn how to foresee. You have more foresight.
How many
you know how to deal with shit.
How many toxic relationships you think you was in?
Depends on what you call toxic. How do you define toxic?
I believe I was
like just going.
It was
like where you have to put your hands on it. I say maybe 2 or 3.
Nah, not just putting the y'all fighting each other and all that shit. I'm talking about like this shit ain't this shit ain't no good. But you still goddamn it rolling and rocking with this shit.
No, see, that don't mean that it's toxic.
Man, that shit toxic, man. I'm not saying that, look, I'm not saying that putting your hands and fighting is the only thing that's going on. It's all type of shit.
That's what defines toxic. See, when you constantly
no, toxic could be more than just fighting though. You can be goddamn it waking up and going to take the garbage outside, and motherfucker, is the bitch at the garbage can? You see what I'm saying? That's toxic shit too. You go hit the bitch at the garbage can,
like talking.
yeah, like all that shit that I'm talking about with all of it involved. You like, goddamn, like I just knew this was a toxic relationship. I had to escape this motherfucker or get out of.
I'm doing that right now. I'm with an insecure motherfucker that is always whining and crying about something and thinking negative stuff. You know,
If it's you saying insecure, like a motherfucker study doing that, or you ain't never got no time and doing all that. I had, yeah. See, I was dealing with a motherfucker like that where I had.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's whining.
With that being said, I be like, man, I don't be having time for that shit. Fact.
Yeah. Okay, let me make this call, bro. I'm gonna hit you back later. You heard me? Good.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. My bad.
Yeah, let me hit you back. I gotta make a call.
All right, look. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, look, bro.
Yeah, man. So that was today. We had one of the homies on here today, man. Dropping knowledge, speaking on that presidential shit. Which was facts. You don't really get too many conversations like that. Damn, my bad, y'all. I had y'all on mute the whole time. What was the last thing y'all heard? So y'all ain't get to hear what bro said before he got up out of here. Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah, but I'm glad he popped on and came through today, man. Talk about, more than people getting killed and stuff. You can look at the titles, but did you watch the video? Did you watch the video and see what was said? Every subject that's in there was talked about, man. Every subject and topic been talked about. Some of them topics and subjects led to other conversations. So that's why it be important not just to look at no motherfucking no title, but to listen to it and check it out, see what it's really about, man. A lot of y'all don't even be looking and watching. A lot of y'all don't even be looking and watching, man. Y'all just go with the titles. Oh, you ain't hear the last thing he said, man? Yeah, man. He got to talking about relationships. And before he got off, he was telling them about the relationship that he is in, that he just ended. And why. Yep. But yeah, though, that's all love though, man. I'm glad y'all able to tune in. Yeah, oh yeah, man. That was my fault. Matter of fact, I propped my phone up on the computer, and the computer ended up it's a touch screen. The computer is a touch screen. So it had put the motherfucking screen on mute. My bad, y'all. Oh, everything. But we been live, man. I don't know how long we been live, but we been live. I popped on to rock with y'all. Y'all know it's Monday. Guess where I gotta go? To motherfucking work. Gotta be there in 18 minutes, to be exact. On the real. Got Donald Trump back and Young Thug. What? All type of crazy shit. One of them niggas who got locked up for the Fulio murder had all the shit in his phone, man. Fucking crazy, man. Oh, yeah, man. I just pop on and do me, and then I get the fuck out the way until I need some music heard or an interview seen. All right, but I'll chop it. Keep your eyes open and trust none, man. Y'all stay smooth, man. I might go live if we slow at the job tonight, man. If we slow, I'll pop back on. I don't know. I don't want to tell y'all no free lies either, though, man. Keep y'all head up, man, and hit that like button for me one time, man. Go check out them 2 other videos I dropped today, too, man.